Hey, welcome back everybody. We are in the process of planting potatoes right now, and I want to show you what our process is for that and what we're doing with that. So the first and most important part is the soil preparation, which I will give you a quick glance at what we have. We have two different beds. One bed we already prepped the soil. We did some amendment to it. We added compost, while the other one, or actually manure to that one, while the other one I haven't done anything yet. So let me just give you a quick glance at what it looks like and what we're doing to it. Okay, so this is the bed that we have amended the soil with manure, and this is a bed that we've just starting to do that. So to both of these beds we add some wood ash to them, and then I will be adding probably 4 wheelbarrows of manure, cow manure, to it, and kind of mixing it in, fluffing it in, and making it nice and fluff. And then this is the bed that had that already done, and this is the soil, which is really fluffy and very well amended, so it's perfect for planting. Let's see if I show it this way, it's a little bit better. And then what I also do is I make these grooves, or whatever you call them, for where the potatoes will be planted in. And we actually saw, there's a video that we saw of a family that does it, this similar method, and what they actually do is, once they amended the soil, they cover it even deeper underneath, and then they cover, the potato with the soil that's brought up, and that way it's well under. The soil is soft, so the potato can grow and is not really hard for it. So for now, I'm going to be adding manure, digging up that bed, loosening up the soil, and mixing everything in. Here we go. Well, here you go. This is my soil prep technique for the potatoes. I might have said tomatoes last time, but it's potatoes that we're planting, not tomatoes. So I got my rows, row 1 right here, and then row 2 right over there. All right, so I got my potatoes here, and what I'm gonna be doing here is I'm actually gonna be, these potatoes are not really big, so I won't be cutting them up. But what I want to do is I want to take the potato, and you can see where the growth is starting to go, and I'm going to be planting them kind of across the row right here. So I'll actually dig up the hole a little bit deeper, put them in there, and plant them in there. And I'll probably plant them about, maybe 8 inches apart. We don't have a lot of room here, so I have to make the most out of the space that I have, and because of that I have to plant them fairly close together. And as you can see, I'm placing all the potato crossway. So if you look at my row, this is the length of it, and I want to place it that it's across. That way when the plant starts growing, it'll start putting the shoots out to both sides rather than just in the middle, and filling up the area a little bit better. So I'm hoping that I have enough potatoes for this. I have a couple different varieties that I picked up, but we'll plant all of this in and then cover the soil a little bit, cover it with soil so it starts growing. So here are the rows of potatoes. I have placed all my potato seedlings into the rows. You can see that they're all kind of going across with the main shoots pointed out on most of them, at least the biggest ones. So I got a couple of two varieties there, and then two varieties in here as well. Some of them are earlier variety, so they have more growth on it, where the other ones are a later variety. Now, what I want to do with it right now is actually start covering it up a little bit. Basically just going back and forth and covering the potatoes, so they're all going to be covered in dirt. And it's still spring here, so we're going to have quite a bit of rain, but it should sprout pretty quick and start growing, and the young shoots will start appearing in the ground. Obviously later on we'll have to add some compost and add some, I'll probably be adding wood chips onto it just to keep the water moisture level higher in the ground and help the growth of the potato. All right, well, anyway, so this is our potato harvest, or not harvest, potato planting, and we got all of the potato planted. It's end of March right now, end of March when we got it in. I think it's 24th or so of March, so a few days later than last year, but roughly the same amount, same time as last year when we planted it. We had a pretty good harvest last year. I amended the soil a little bit more this year and did a little bit different on the planting side of it, so I'm hoping to even get a better harvest this year. We'll see how it goes. We'll give you an update. Thanks for subscribing, liking our channel, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll be back with more videos.